So I told her, you have to take this puppy back. You didn't tell me when you gave me the puppy that it was shed all over my furniture and my clothes. And then she refused. She was like, I'm not gonna take the dog back. And I said, you will take this dog back or I will shave this dog and put it out into the streets and then nobody will want the dog. John, are you listening? I have a crisis on my hands. I have a dog that's shedding all over my stuff.
Well, look, this should take your mind off that because I have a crisis. Do you see this right here? Do you see that, huh? Right there. Do you see that? That is a crack. That is a crack in the IZW Championship. Not visible to the normal eye, but visible to my super. You saw it too?
I see it.
That's because we both. That's right. Super trained. But you know what that is?
Yes.
That's reason number 73 that I need to get a custom IZW Championship.
These reasons. I have reason number 45 why I need to get rid of a puppy. You want a puppy?
I have no need for. I do have a need for a new IZW Championship. I also have a need for a plan to make Double D become a man. Because if you noticed that every time I go to the ring to kick the crap out of that beanpole, he runs. Last week, I came out into the show, was gonna kick the crap out of him, you know, right after the Image of War had gotten done with him, but boom, he runs, he's gone.
Well,
how are we supposed to fix that crisis? So, I mean, since you're talking about crisis.
Well, don't worry about it. I mean, I'm super smart, you're super smart. We know we'll figure out a way to catch him. But I mean, honestly, is it that terrible that a man runs from you? Don't you think people...
It is when he keeps telling everyone that he can beat me, that I'm a fraud, that I stole his championship. I mean, let's get down to it. I'm the only reason Double D exists. I'm the only reason Sean McHill exists, and he's gonna come here tonight. I mean, I'm Double D's force. I'm the force behind Sean McHill and him even being a co-commissioner. They wanna, I'm telling you, when Sean McHill gets here tonight, he can't room on it. And then you know what he's gonna do to Jermaine Johnson. You know he's trying to run us. What are you laughing? You're laughing at my crisis. Do you see what I have going on here? One guy calling me a fraud, another guy trying to fire my problem solver. I mean...
You're freaking out over nothing. I already took care of Sean McHill.
Yeah, you took care of him for a week, Erica. You left him in Greece on my dime.
No, I took care of him this week too. Do you ever pay attention? No. I had everything all planned out. It's great. You don't even have to worry about it.
And how, may I ask, did you happen to take care of Sean McHill this week?
Well, you know how he was in Greece, dealing with our video distribution over there.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's in Latin America, dealing with our video distribution over there. Over 100 hours, John. Latin America!
So, from Greece to Latin America.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the 100 hours of video is great.
I know.
But I mean, he couldn't have maybe signed them. How much? Plane?
No, that would be too quick. I sent him on a cruise from Greece to Latin America. It'll take forever to get there.
Yeah. It'll take forever on an all-inclusive cruise from Greece to Latin America.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for solving my crisis. Do you realize how much it costs to solve my crisis?
Does it really matter? I mean, you should just be happy that Mikhail isn't here.
You're right. You know it does matter. Sean McHill's not here. It matters that we have a huge announcement to make tonight that we can now open the show with. Since Sean McHill won't be here, you know what? I'm going to say it. Because you're right. Even through all the crisis, you always come through. Thank you, Erica. Let's do this. Let's go get it. Wasn't Jermaine getting a smoothie?
Yeah, he was. I'm going to go get a strawberry.
Anybody know where Kev is?
I don't know.
That guy, sometimes I just see him walking around looking at the ceiling.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to week number 1 of IZW's More Recovery Month. This is your weekly shot of adrenaline. I'm your host, Mike, by the way, and I'll be taking you all the way through tonight. The action, the non-stop action. Hey, we've got excellent news for you. Not a single dollar that comes in this door or anywhere else into IZW's pockets. It's all getting pushed out to the American Red Cross recovery relief effort in Moore, Oklahoma. It's worldwide news by now. Everybody knows what happened up there, and we're dead set on helping them out, doing good things up in Moore. We've got plenty of action lined up for you tonight. I'm not even sure exactly what's going to happen. I do know that Randy Price is going to be facing a guy who made his debut here 2 weeks ago against Stryker. That's Angel Camacho, the Puerto Rican superstar. And man, he didn't. When all was said and done, he didn't take the victory. But hey, we've got somebody coming to the stage right now. That's Johnny Z's music, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ready to take it to the ring here shortly, but keep in mind, More Recovery Month is going on. This is week 1, and we are just in the first couple of minutes of all the action that we have lined up in June. Well, there's no official announcement in the ring yet, but everybody can see and everybody knows that Impact Elite is in the house tonight, and I'm sure they've got something to say. You know, they're looking unified as ever and happy to be here and ready to cause a ruckus, I'm sure, as they always do. Convict is the first man up in the ring. Now, the Bronze Bull tried to call him out last week, and that's been pretty much a weekly thing in recent history here. You know, the Bronze Bull absolutely would love to get his hands on the Convict, and we've got the rest of Impact Elite just kind of out jerking the crowd's nerves, I guess. You know, they're notorious for doing that. That is for sure. And wow, what a powerful group! Look at all the power that is standing right there in that ring. Johnny Z, the founder and owner of IZW, okay, the Madam Commissioner Erica, and then all the powerful wrestlers that follow them: Kevin Morgan, the Image of War, Lights Out, Jordan Jacobs, Jermaine Johnson, who now would prefer to be addressed as what wrestling should be, and of course the Convict, a man whose fate is controlled by Madam Commissioner Erica. Let's listen in. Johnny Z's getting ready to talk.
Impact Elite! Impact Elite! Impact Elite! Impact Elite! You suck! You suck! You You suck! Now, he's gonna what? Sit over there and shut up. Just shut up right now. Quit looking around like you need to know something. Sit there, get ready to listen to what we've got to say, which is gonna be the most important thing you've heard all week.
A whole week, huh?
You see, we are here tonight for Madam Commissioner Erica to make an announcement to all of you mouth-breathing window lickers. Oh yeah, I saw some of you. You left your crash helmets in the car. It's all right. It's all right. We're here to entertain you. That's what we do. But we're also here to prove that we are the most dominant force that Impact Zone Wrestling has ever seen. We're out here to show that there's a reason we are called elite. And Erica is going to explain just how we are going to prove how elite we are at Evolution, July 20th.
I demand you all place your hands together in a celebratory fashion for the greatest group to ever step foot in the Impact Arena. Impact Elite! I do not hear you clapping.
You need to be standing on your feet, raising your filthy, dirty, grimy hands in the air and saying, "Thank you, Erica! Thank you, Erica! Thank you, Erica!"
Why do I not see that happening? Is anybody else surprised?
It's nice to see that none of you can agree on a simple chant. First of all, let me announce that we have a tag team championship tonight because Jordan Jacobs decided to cash in the Impact Player of the Year trophy. So I'd like you all to clap for your soon-to-be tag team champions.
Get on your feet, come on, get excited and clap for what wrestling should be. Do it now, come on, get with it. Well, you will in a minute when we bring home the tag team championship, and we'll do it eloquently by following the leadership of Johnny Z. Can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah? Woo! That's all I got.
Wow, big, huge announcement from Impact Elite. The Tag Team Championship to happen tonight. I'm not even sure what point in the program that's going to happen, but they are dead set on it, which obviously means, as everybody knows, that the Birds of Prey
for the announcement
are
that
in the
you
house.
should all be raising your hands for and thanking me. Let me introduce to you Team Erica. We are entering into the Impact Chamber, and we will come out the victors. So go ahead, raise your hands, say thank you.
Because there is no group of men in this company that can join together and become the well-oiled machine that Team Erica is, better known as Impact Elite, but for this purpose, Team Erica. Yes, it just rolls on Team Erica. Gotta have a team. So we're Team Erica. And the thing is, I'm not even sure we'll have to have a match. Because right now, there's not enough people in IZW to oppose us. They can't seem to get on the same page. They've all got their own goals.
All the different pages. All the different pages. Yeah.
Yeah, there's just no speech coming from the Convict. He doesn't need to talk. Whoa! Whoa! Imagine this. A guy who just last week was facing Impact Elite and the destruction that they brought on so many wrestlers in the past couple of weeks. Double D is coming out to address his would-be attackers. Wow. Captain of the Force playing it very wisely.
Johnny Z.
Johnny Z. Shut up.
Natural born traitor. The Emperor to my Captain Kirk.
You said that right, chump. I am your emperor. I am IZW's emperor. I am all of these people's emperor. That is the reason I am the natural born leader and the savior of professional wrestling.
You can believe all the delusions you want. You can believe all of that crap. However, I have a question. Emperor, you do seem to amaze me a little bit because you do this thing every day. You do this amazing thing every day. And I have to ask you how. How do you walk around? How do you lay down? How do you sit in your vehicle when you have 5 people's heads up your asses?
To Double D to put it in such straightforward terms.
You know what? There's no one's head up my ass. You want to talk about people and their delusions? Oh, there are 5 people very, very close behind me. And that is because they understand that I am the leader they should follow. Yeah. Just like you should understand that you should have followed me a long time ago, D, and then you might be the IZW champion if I felt like letting you be.
It's funny you should say that. It makes me wonder, you're correct, the way they all latch onto you, the way they follow you, the way they grasp to everything that you say and all the crap that you spew. It's no wonder that you're full of you got the Emperor, you got the Empress, and you got 4 Klingons right there with you.
Wow.
Well, you know what? July 20th at Evolution, you could just jump in the Impact Chamber with the 5 of us, with the Emperor and his 4 Klingons, and then we could just go ahead and show you exactly what we're capable of, Captain.
That doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise anybody watching live on GFL.TV. It doesn't surprise anybody in this arena. It doesn't surprise the Force one bit. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. You will do anything, and I mean anything, to avoid a one-on-one confrontation for that IZW championship with the captain of the Force. The reason is because you know that myself and the Force will take it to you like never before, and I'll take that IZW championship back.
No. You know what? I'm going to explain to you. There's one simple reason there will be no IZW championship match at Evolution. It is because a few short years ago I created one of the greatest matches ever called the Impact Chamber. And I have led a team into the Impact Chamber every year, Double D. And I have led that team to victory without fail. And this year, July 20th, I will lead another team into the Impact Chamber. And you know what? Just to prove my point about there being no one out there that can oppose us, I'm not even going to worry about 5 or 4 or 3 people. I'm just going to worry about 2. Because tonight, in the main event, D, all you have to do is find somebody to team up with you. Somebody that you can get along with. Somebody that won't kick you in the lower region or drop you on your head whenever you're not looking. Because tonight in the main event, you'll face the tag team of Kevin Morgan and Johnny Z.
Whoa.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Just like before, I don't need anybody. I've realized I do not need anybody. I'm willing to go. And I'm willing to kick his big ass, and I'm definitely willing to kick your ass.
Well, then we'll see you tonight in the main event, chump.
Wow, who is... You gotta be kidding me. There is just so much action going on, but before we even get to a match, look, now we have the Bronze Bull on stage.
I'm sorry for interrupting. I know wasn't exactly involving me, but yeah, I couldn't help but overhear everything. And I figured, hey, I've got a solution to this problem. The problem is you got 2 guys in the ring, and they want to have a match with one of you. It's simple math. You 2 idiots versus the 2 of us. It's really that simple.
How did I see this proposition coming?
Bronze Bull, Darth Bull. I have to stop you right there. If there's anything I've learned from those 2 jackasses right there, it's that if I'm going to get anything done, I have to do it on my own. I can't forget, we've been to hell and back over that championship right there. We've been there. And I'm not willing to risk having someone turn their back on me again. I'm keeping my head on a swivel. And if I have to go 1-on-2, and if I have to take the force, and if I have to go against all the odds, it doesn't matter. Because I'm willing to do that.
Well, it's a good thing that you don't want to team with Aaron Neal, because the Bronze Bull...
Wait a minute, Erica, come on. Look, D, I have to tell you, I get it. You don't want me as a partner. You want to do this on your own. But D, it's not about what you want.
None of this even matters, Bronze Bull, because you are already in a match. You are in a match next with the Convict.
Wow, the Bronze Bull is going to get exactly what he's looking for.
So Double D, you can go ahead and leave. And Bronze Bull, I suggest you do some jumping jacks, stretch out or something, because, I mean, honestly, I don't think you're going to win.
You don't think I'm going to win. Everyone else thinks I'm going to win, though. You better smarten up.
He is going to get what he wants. This is the match the Bronze Bull has been waiting for. I mean, and he's already had one, but that didn't work out well for him. But he is finally going to get another go with the Convict, and that match is coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, that is exciting. Two powerhouses of IZW Wrestling are gonna go at it right, well, here in the very, very near future. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting ready for all the excitement that has, it's already happening, but we're getting ready for some excitement to really start. I hope everybody's adrenaline is going, because I don't know about you, but mine sure is, and I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen with the Bronze Bull and the Convict in the ring. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for this match between the Convict and the Bronze Bull, we're gonna take a brief commercial break. Do not go anywhere. Stick around. It's week 1 of More Recovery Month.
Here at Impact Zone Wrestling, we feel it's time to stand together as a community to help more Oklahoma back to their feet after being struck by disaster. So we are making donation boxes available at all live events, Maverick Pawn Shop, and Impact Ink Tattoo Studio. Take part in More Recovery Month. And don't forget to be at the Impact Arena every Saturday night, where all tickets, merchandise, and concession sales will be donated to the American Red Cross disaster relief effort in Moore, Oklahoma. For more information on how you can help, email us at morerecoverymonth@izwrestling.com.
Price, you're fired!
It's a cash emergency! Super Pawn Woman to the rescue!
When you need fast cash or great deals, come experience the fast, family-friendly service at Maverick Pawn, where they'll get you the cash you need to get back on your feet and make you a deal on the things you just can't live without. They've got a huge variety of jewelry, tools, game systems, and electronics. They'll even cash your tax refund check right on the spot. And don't forget, they buy gold, gold, gold! Great deals! Fast cash! It's Maverick Pawn! 357-4911.
IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world. We at Impact Zone Wrestling would like to begin making a positive impact on the tragedy that struck Moore, Oklahoma. So we are declaring the entire month of June to be More Recovery Month, where every ticket, merchandise, and concession sale will be donated to the American Red Cross disaster relief effort in Moore, Oklahoma. So be at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton, Oklahoma, every Saturday night to help make an impact and make Moore, Oklahoma stronger than ever.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live in the Impact Arena as the Bronze Bull is prepared to face the Convict.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is the Bronze Bull! And his opponent, representing Impact Elite, Convict!
Well, these guys are ready to go at it with each other, as they have been for quite some time now. I'm surprised that they managed to maintain themselves in the ring for as long as they did. But I'll tell you, I've seen nothing but focus from the Bronze Bull so far, as he's stared this man that he absolutely hates in the face, ready to take him on and get a chance for revenge for everything that the Convict has done to him in the past few short weeks. And we have the bell. It is officially on. We're watching the Bronze Bull making his way around the ring, and he is ready to take it straight to the Convict with these knees to the midsection and now to the face of the Convict. Well, I'll tell you, the Bronze Bull is he's been looking for this for so long. I mean, that had to have been almost a surreal moment for him right there, as he just found out from Madam Commissioner Erica who he was going to be facing tonight. And I think that's way better for him than doing a tag team with Double D you know, against Johnny Z and Kevin Morgan, because that, wow, look at the Bronze Bull taking it straight to the Convict. I'll tell you, you know, in the Convict, I also took part along with the rest of Impact Elite. We all know exactly what happened. Look at the Convict flying out of the ring here at the hands of the Bronze Bull, who is not even going to take it. Oh! Well, now he is going to take it outside the ring, ladies and gentlemen, and the Bronze Bull is furious, and he is demonstrating that, using the Convict as a human punching bag right now as he bounces his head off of the guardrail. I'll tell you, the Convict has taken nothing but a beating since moments after the bell rang. He is getting his bell rung. Wow, what a tremendous burst of energy and good demonstration of how to immediately take control of a match, of a wrestling match, which, you know, we really expect from both of these guys right here, but, you know, oh, now a little bit of action, and a clothesline from the Convict knocks the Bronze Bull to the mat for the first time in this match. Wow, the Convict has gathered his power. He has got to be enraged that he even lost that kind of that amount of control. That was a good couple minutes of this match. I really, you know, I don't have a timer up here, but the Bronze Bull, just to demonstrate his power and his determination. You know, look how long he was in control of this matchup. The power has changed hands to the Convict, who has used his hands a couple of times and just his feet immediately after getting the Bronze Bull down to the mat. Wow, what a powerhouse the Convict is, and he's now. I can't quite tell if the Bronze Bull's throat is on the rope there, but our ref was real quick to break it up in a dirty shot from Erica. She has been nothing but a picture of interference for so long now. You know, every chance she gets to do something dirty, every little slap she can deliver, or just a tug on the leg as somebody who's not with Impact Elite mounts the ropes. You know, those little things, it doesn't look like much, but it's dirty, and it does build up. It takes its toll on the wrestler and whoever the victim is that falls at her hands. Convict has a slight power advantage in this matchup, actually, just due to all the damage that he did to the Bronze Bull, and we're starting to see that take effect here after the power transition. The Bronze Bull is definitely going to have to call on the gods for the power that he needs to win this matchup. You know, wow. Wow, he really needs to call on the gods. You know, Bronze Bull, a very faithful man, and he's back out there in Erica's realm right now, and she's gonna take advantage of it. I cannot, straight knees right to the face of the Bronze Bull. You know, she is just such a downright dirty individual. The Bronze Bull always quick to remind us, too, that her oral hygiene might not quite be up to American Dental Association standards. I'll tell you, this is looking like a mugging right now as the Convict is just taking complete control and bruised and beaten the Bronze Bull. But, you know, the Bronze Bull, the Bronze Bull is definitely getting cheered on by the crowd right now. There is nothing that these fans, these wonderful fans of IZW would love to see more than to see the Bronze Bull finally get revenge on the Convict and have him just completely take over the match here. And not only, I'm pretty sure these fans are out for blood. Everybody, the majority of the fans in this arena are looking to see blood, and not on the face of the Bronze Bull. They want to see the Convict looking like he got shanked. Bronze Bull is looking for revenge. This all starts from the haircut that was, well, Erica was the one with the trimmers, but the Bronze Bull was holding him in place, beating him as it was going on, and that was just such a despicable scene. I mean, no man should ever have to face that. The Bronze Bull, out of two, I'll tell you, he really needs to get this energy going. What a big splash from the Convict is going to, that could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Are we gonna? No, a 2 count, a near fall from the Convict to the Bronze Bull. I'll tell you, we can't see Convict's face, but you gotta know that he's getting frustrated by not being able to take out the Bronze Bull. He is breaking the rules here. I'd just like to point that out. He's breaking the rules now. It's not enough for a disqualification. Another dirty slap from Erica. Wow, a cheap shot. That's not even worth a dime right there. Madam Commissioner runs this company. That's bad conduct. A leader should always be an example. Oh, look at the power that the Bronze Bull was slammed with. But a leader should always be in another. Referee was out of position there. That could have been a 3 count, but no, the referee was out of position. Like I was saying though, Madam Commissioner and any leadership should be a walking, talking example of how to conduct yourself as a professional in this company. Oh, we got a submission hold from the Convict. Convict loves to use this head vice to just destroy his opponents and wear his opponents down, which he has done many times to many men. There's not too many of them that are bigger than him, but I'll tell you what, he'll make them fall just as hard if he has the opportunity. Irish whip by the Convict now, but ducking the line is the Bronze Bull and a spear! A spear driving the Convict, and it could be no 2 count, but the Bronze Bull demonstrating an extraordinary level of energy after a beating that he just took. The Convict was up before the Bronze Bull though, so the Bronze Bull is showing us a fight, but he's got a lot of work to do to get this big man to the ground in a reversal now in a clothesline. Takes the Bronze Bull, a clothesline from jail, takes the Bronze Bull to the canvas once again. Wow, I'll tell you, the Convict he's got a cover here. That was another 2 count, ladies and gentlemen, and every time that hand hits the mat it becomes a little more perilous for the Bronze Bull out there, and the Convict with another splash onto the Bronze Bull. Oh wow. Bronze Bull is just showing a lot of fight. He's got such heart and determination. Just getting that shoulder off the ground at that critical moment. It's got to be a hard thing to do, but he's a very hard man to overcome. And the Convict is now going to use another submission hold. Same one, the head vice that he had the Bronze Bull in beforehand. I'll tell you, the Convict squeezing your head like that, I don't know if I could live through that. And the Bronze Bull, this is a sound game plan from the Convict. Look at the power here as the Bronze Bull takes the Convict to the mat. This could be Bronze Bull's last chance to win this match. He needs to dig down deep in himself, and he needs to reach up to the gods that he is so faithful in serving and get all that power and strength behind him. And again, a Star Buster. He's going for greetings from Mount Olympus. He's got it. He's got it. Whoa! Look at the Bronze Bull. He is sitting on Olympus strong, and Erica has the attention of the referee. And the Bronze Bull has Madam Commissioner by the hair right now, as I'm sure he's been wanting to do for quite some time. Do it. Do it. Do it. She deserves it. That cheater. Wow. Another jab, and Convict is down. Convict could be down. He could be going for greetings from Mount Olympus. Once again, he's got him up. He has him up. And greetings from Mount Olympus. Hey. Oh, Erica is just such a picture of interference. That is frustrating. She needs to be ejected from the match. This ref needs to step up and whoa! Who brings Madam Commissioner into the ring? Hey, if she wants a fight, this ring is out of control right now. Somebody get a chain, because this match is off of it. Wow! Bronze Bull has been waiting 3 months to do this as he's clotheslined by the Convict and taken down to the mat. That distraction could have cost him the victory. 15-20 now from the Convict. Oh, that move has destroyed many men. Oh, ring the bell. That is it. You know, if I was the Bronze Bull right now, I'd be getting up and out of that ring before anything crazy happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Convict.
He cannot be proud of that tainted victory. That is certainly, he wouldn't have won that without Erica, but Erica is in the ring, and that's a rare occasion. You know, she likes to do her dirty work from the outside. Tiara in her hand, and I'm sure that just fluffed up her hair. Bronze Bull lost complete focus, and it ended up costing him a chance at revenge. We certainly hope he gets another one, as he is just stunned by this loss right here. Wow, Madam Commissioner is just giving Bronze Bull the business as she makes her way out of the ring. She has got to be highly offended right now, but the end result, she took it. Impact Elite has another victory under their belts. Look at her face. Wow. Wow. You know, Madam Commissioner, very attractive woman too. It's a shame that she has such a dirty personality. You know, you got to wonder who would ruin a woman like that. I don't know if it was Johnny Z. I don't know who it was. And we see now the Bronze Bull getting up, not nearly as destroyed as he was the last time he left this ring, but still without a victory and still without the revenge that he's been looking for so long. 3 months. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a few things coming up here for you. Still tonight, we've got Randy Price versus Angel Camacho. Stick around.
I am high on Mount Olympus. I know it sounds like big plans, but I have to discuss with the gods. The gods, they wouldn't approve of this. You've talked to you haven't talked to the gods. I have more things to worry about tonight. I have this unknown slander in the way when I could be sailing in the beautiful clouds on Mount Olympus. This is more important that tonight I show the gods why I am the Brass Bull, why I am Bobby Starr, and I take out that unknown slander and I show him exactly why he will kiss my brass. You heard that, right? Hello? You heard? Hello? Hello? The gods have spoken.
Yeah. Joseph, now that that one's over, it's just a few more months till Comic-Con. Yeah, I can't wait. There's gonna be just a lot of people there. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's gonna be real fun. There's some celebrities supposed to be there, Joseph. Yeah. I want to get a lot of autographs. No, I never asked you. Who's your favorite superhero? Yeah, I'm kind of fond of the Phoenix. Well, I'm a talking guy myself. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Oh, my Lanta!
What happened, Joseph?
It seems like somebody came here and trashed the place, but don't worry. I know you got some more stuff.
Nah, that was it, Joseph. My lab's trashed. I can't make no more.
But you can make something out of this. I mean, you can fix it, right?
Joseph, I'm a chemist, not a carpenter. I can't fix this.
Yeah, but without the juice, we can't be birds of prey. We can't be Falcon and Phoenix.
Yeah, we can, Joseph. It's been here the whole time.
What do you mean?
But, Joseph, let me tell you a little secret, Joseph. It's been here the whole time. It's been in your heart. This wasn't nothing but synthetic apple juice. It made you think that you had superpowers. It was your heart that gave you the powers the whole time, Joseph. We can do this.
Well, I mean...
All you have to do is believe, Joseph. Believe in your heart. Believe in your mind. We can go out there tonight. We can defend our tag titles. Come out victorious like true heroes.
Okay, well... Daniel, there's just one thing left to do.
What's that, Joseph?
Let's go show him what the birds are.
Now you're speaking my language. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I would feel a lot better if I had my Jedi Knights here with me, and you know that. Yeah? I don't know. I really don't think that's a good idea. I'm not feeling that at all. I don't know. No.
Hey, OD.
I'll call you back. All right.
You done there? See, you have a tag team match tonight, right? Yeah. Natural born leader, the image of war. I don't really see that you have a tag team partner tonight.
At the moment, yeah.
So what do you say Captain of the Force does some big business tonight, and me and you go out there as a team? No, huh? I get it. I get it. Change your mind, let me know.
What? Damon Windsor, it's no secret. You and I have never, ever seen eye to eye.
Not really.
And the Force is still very weary of you. However, if you're looking to get some revenge against the image of war and that natural-born traitor, Johnny Z,
that I am,
I think we can make that happen tonight. But remember, teaming with the Captain of the Force, you always, and I mean always, respect the Force.
For a shot, Kevin Morgan, I think I can do that.
Let's see.
Wow, Randy Price making a very energetic introduction here. Man who certainly needs no introduction himself. That is the old school sucker, Randy Price. Had a tremendous match at Coronation, and this crowd is just so happy to see him in his finest form. And he is a very accomplished wrestler, and beyond that, he is just an all-around great athlete. Look at the way, you got to admire a man with that kind of charisma who can get the crowd involved in and just completely engrossed in his whole persona. Yeah, that type of man is a leader in and of himself. And that's Randy Price, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you tuning in on GFL.TV.com, once again, a warm welcome to you. And wherever you are in the world, just keep in mind that this month has significance as the IZW is pulled together for more Recovery Month. But hey, let's listen to Randy Price.
Man, oh man. You know, the last couple weeks here, if you guys have been here, the last couple weeks haven't been so peaceful. The last couple weeks have been kind of hectic. If you've seen what Impact Elite's been deciding to do to almost every match, it seems, out here. But you know what does seem peaceful? The fact that the last couple of weeks I haven't seen Bad Brad Michaels anywhere. The scoundrel hasn't been in my sights for weeks. For weeks and weeks, man, over a month ago. He's all I could think about. He's the only thing that was going through my brain. And that Coronation, the old school sucker Randy Price put that wannabe old school fool in his place. See, he saw the funk in my feet, baby. Yeah. He saw my juking and jiving and pile driver right in the middle of the ring with his own damn move. Send him packing. That's it right there, baby. But you know, Coronation was an awesome night for me, man. It was exciting. It's a night I've been thinking about since it happened. I can't get it out of my head and how much better I feel. But you know, it's sad to say that I'm not the only. It's sad to say that somebody else didn't have such a good night that night. See, Damian Morte, a couple weeks ago, not after coronation, or excuse me, the night of coronation, was headed to his car to get out of here with his Impact Division Championship and was hit by a car. We saw the security footage last week. It looks brutal as hell. And honestly, Morty, man, I really hope you're doing all right. I hope you get better. And my prayers are going towards you to a speedy recovery. But you know, regardless of what happened, as tragic as it was, this is wrestling, man. The show must go on. And there must be an Impact Division champion. So man, I got the funk in my feet, I got my juking and jiving, and I'm out here tonight to throw my name into the Impact Division Championship hat. Oh yeah. Wow. See, I've been Impact Division champion before.
Wow, this is certainly not something Randy Price was hoping for. The man he was just talking about is, sounds like that is his music. Looks like he'll be making an appearance here tonight. I wasn't aware that he's in the house. And we see his neck is braced the same way that Randy Price's once was. And both of these men put each other in the neck brace. You gotta wonder what kind of self-control Randy Price is gonna have to show, because you know Brad Michaels doesn't have anything good to say to him. And, well, Brad Michaels, it doesn't look like he is physically capable of doing anything, but it would just be so easy for Randy to decide to put him out of commission permanently. You know, if he doesn't like what he has to say. I don't picture that happening because Randy's above that, you know, morally and just all around. He's a great guy, got a great head on his shoulders, and his conscience, according to what he just told us, is clear. You know, he doesn't really have any concerns. This could be the start of a whole new set, though. Let's if Brad Michaels is ready to address us, let's go to the ring and listen in.
You know, hold on, shut up, crap flap. Are you dead serious? Are you really coming out here trying to pull this shit, huh? Are you serious? You the man that took a damn steel chair right over here and tried to end my life, tried to stop me from walking, and you're coming out here and you're pulling this crap? Spike pile driver on the middle of a chair. I was sent out of here in a damn ambulance.
Greatest night of my career. You know, you are out here, you're the old school sucker Randy Price, right? That's you, right?
You know it, man. Every one of these suckers know it.
Well, you're served. I'll save you the trouble. I know you're not too good on being smart and knowing how to read. You can read that later. What that says is you, Randy Price, are officially being sued by the CEO of the OSA. It hurts when I get worked up.
I can't believe my ears right now. Really? Is this your way of being old school, man? Is this your way of making a comeback?
This is my way of saving my livelihood, Randy.
This is your way of saving yourself from embarrassment, hopscotch.
The time for embarrassment is over, Randy. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, however long it was ago, I'm just so discombobulated from the pain, I don't even know what day it is.
Are you mocking me, man?
I
come out here in a neck brace and I spill my damn heart out to all these people about my livelihood, about what I put my time and effort into, and you're coming out here and you're mocking me. Look at you. You did your best with your hurt neck to make sure that your tie was pulled right through the middle so you could look nice and pretty, huh? I'm sure you're hurting real bad.
Baby, I always look nice and pretty no matter how bad it hurts. Beauty is pain. Randy, Read that nice and close. Read the fine print. You are being sued for 3 counts of bodily harm. You're being sued for 4 counts of lost wages. I'm not even done. This is just the beginning. I'm still having my attorney, my top-notch old-school attorney, take a look at this and make sure we get you for every penny you have. You have made it where I can't come out here and give these people an old-school wrestling match. You know what? This company, the American Red Cross, should be suing you. Because you're hurting the revenue. Because I can't be in here putting on old school clinics.
Now it's apparent to me that you didn't get the memo that there's no crying, there's no bitching in wrestling. And it appears to me and everybody witnessing this conversation that this is a load of crap. You're gonna sue me? We're in a damn wrestling match and you're gonna sue me over it? I didn't sue you, I came back like a man and I slapped you in your mouth.
You better take a step back right now, or I'll add another count on there. Right here and right now, Randy. I can see the anger in your eyes. I can see you want to hit me. I can see you want to grab me by this neck brace and shake me like a rag doll. But if you've got any smarts left in that pea brain of yours, Randy, you won't lay a finger on me. Or you won't have a home. You won't have a family. You won't have food on the table. I am going to take you for everything you've got, Randy. Every dime you have. There's a difference between you and I. You didn't sue me, Randy, because you're not smart enough. What did you do? You went and found some quack doctor to sign off on your medical release, and you got back in this ring. That blood's not on my hands anymore, Randy. You get hurt out here, it's not my problem. It's not my fault. You chose to step back in the ring. I've got top-notch old-school doctors. I've got top-notch old-school attorneys. I'm not getting back in this ring until I'm nice and medically clear, Randy, and until this lawsuit is settled. That's the difference between you and I, Randy. You're not smart enough to get an attorney. You're not smart enough to get what's due to you. That's what that is, Randy. The only thing you want to throw your name He's not going to do that. He's not going to lay a hand on me. Randy, you're not going to throw your name in the ring for the Impact Division Championship. The only place your name's going to be is in a court of law, Randy. And that's old school. Oh, God.
Well, Brad Michaels has chosen to go the legal route in taking up a lawsuit against Randy Price. Yeah, I'll tell you, well, Brad, from the looks of him, understandably feels as if his livelihood has been taken completely away from him, and Randy Price just in complete shock. This is the last news that any man needs as he focuses on his livelihood, on his wrestling career, and on an upcoming match against a man who made a pretty powerful impression just 2 weeks ago against Stryker. You know, Angel Camacho should be coming out to face him any minute now, and Randy Price is just clearly overwhelmed by the idea of this lawsuit, and unfortunately it's not just an idea, it is a reality, and that's something that we will be keeping you, all you IZW fans out there, will be keeping you updated as much as we can. I'm sure there's not going to be a whole lot during the actual proceedings because anybody who's ever been to court knows that you that you keep things low until it's either resolved or you bring something else into it. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure what's going on right now, but
You don't need to know what's going on right now.
Brad,
all you need to know is that I've been here a lot longer than you. I'm gonna sit here
and I'm going to tell these people what's going on out here because you've been telling a pack of lies all night.
I don't even want to, lies. I'm not sure that's kind of a bad accusation to make, Brad, but you know what? I'd love your input. I just didn't know you were coming. Nobody
you don't need to know when I'm coming.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing Randy's opponent, Angel Camacho.
Wow, so Brad, since you're since you are here, and welcome by all means.
It's about time you finally got some sense about you. I'm a Hall of Famer, Mike, by the way.
Yes, you are. A man whose record speaks for itself. This is Bad Brad Michaels now joining me in the commentary booth, and definitely, I'm sure, going to give me some good insight on what's happening here. So Brad, this lawsuit, what's you are going after everything he has.
That's right. I don't care how much money he has. I don't care how many assets he has. I don't care how many kids he has. I want it all.
The kitchen sink?
The kitchen sink is coming too, along with the dirty dishes.
Wow. So, well, you've known Randy for a long time. But how in the world did things get so twisted between the two of you?
Well, see, that's where you're wrong. It's not between the two of us. I've still got my head on the straight and narrow, and it always has been. I'm as old school as I ever was, baby. Randy Price, he's the one that lost sight of things. He's the one who couldn't listen when I tried to mentor him in the Impact Academy.
Okay.
That's where things took a turn for the worse, Mike.
So you're, the way that it went down is that he just kind of stopped listening to what you had to say. I mean, do you at least give him credit for the You at least give him credit for the talent that he has, right?
I can't take away Randy's natural ability, and that's what upsets me so much, is because he has so much potential. If he could just listen to a mentor like myself, a man with the credentials like myself, Randy Price might actually be able to show something for himself. Instead, he spent all these years listening to Coach Gary Toole.
And, okay, so Gary Toole, you also go back a long way with him. You go back a long way with IZW, period. Tremendous list of accomplishments. And we definitely got to talk a little bit about this matchup here too. But yeah, you go back a long way in IZW history. Like you said.
You don't become a Hall of Famer. We will talk about the match in the ring right now because I don't want to take anything away from Randy Price. He is an accomplished wrestler.
Well, that's not what you said, though. That's not what you said. You want to take everything from him in terms of his assets and his material possessions.
That's exactly it. I want to take away his assets and his material possession, but I won't take away from his attributes inside the ring.
Okay, we'll talk about some other assets that we're absolutely hell-bent, if you will, on getting back, and that's for the people in more recovery month. Brad, despite your physical condition, I'm glad to see you here, and it's a great thing to know that IZW is giving up 100% of its revenue.
You said it yourself, Mike. I have been with IZW virtually since day one, and I am very proud to see what they're doing for the folks in Moore, Oklahoma. And this match we're watching right now is just a small part of that. The whole night is all about more recovery.
That's right. It's just to remind you again, ladies and gentlemen, it is week 1 of More Recovery Month, and we've had a pretty crazy night so far, and now we have Brad Michaels here in the commentary booth. That's crazy, but hey, Brad, you're always welcome here. We'll keep an extra seat for you.
I'm welcome. I'll be out here anytime I want to, Mike.
Hey, I've got no say in that whatsoever.
Right now is showing something against Angel Camacho that is not able to be showed when he steps in the ring with the old school assassin, and that's speed. He is outmaneuvering the big man right now.
Well, Angel Camacho is all about power. Did you see the matchup he did with Stryker?
Absolutely.
In his
Nothing
debut,
short of impressive. This man, Angel Camacho.
Wow.
Look at that. Look how he just throws Randy.
And you know, the thing about that is that he wasn't even all the way up. He was just about a quarter of the way seated. You know, yet feet planted. That's granted, but he was able to throw Randy Price, you know, like it was a rag doll.
It's all about that vertical base that Angel was able to have when he threw Randy across the ring. Randy tried to keep Angel off his feet, which is what he's got to do if he wants to level out that power.
That's absolutely right. Wow. Well, you know, it looks like Angel Camacho has the upper hand for the time being. What is as a man who's faced Randy Price before, you know, as we saw at Coronation, how hard is it to get Randy Price down like that?
Well, it's not looking very hard for Angel Camacho right now at all, Mike.
No, it's not.
It wasn't hard for me at Coronation. A couple of things got miscalculated, and somehow Randy managed to hit me with my own move, the pile driver, which has led us to our current litigious situation.
Oh, wow. Well, you're bringing out that big word, but, you know, there's no other way to describe it, I guess. You know, well, I'll tell you.
You can't silence me, Mike, by the way. Look at this match. Look at Angel Camacho just dominating Randy Price. He is rearranging the facial features of Randy Price. Not that there was a whole lot to work with to start with.
Wow. Well, you know, I guess I have to understand where you're coming from, you know, and yeah, I haven't been here that long, you know.
You listen to me, I'll show you the right way to do things. You might learn a lot here tonight, Mike.
I'm hoping to, Brad, you know, as I got you here in the booth with me, and I mean, you sticking around?
I'm not going anywhere because I'm afraid of what you might do to this broadcast if I leave.
Oh, come on, Brad. You got to give me a little more credit than that.
That's yet to be determined. We're going to see now if you're on the same page as Randy Price. Can you listen to a mentor? Can you take the advice? Can you take it and run with it?
You know, by trade, I'm all about talking, but I'm absolutely all ears otherwise in life, you know, and that's there's no exception to that tonight. I will listen to what you have to say, Brad.
You're on old school probation right now.
Well, I'd rather be on probation than lockup.
Well, you want to talk about lockup? What happened with the Convict earlier tonight?
Oh, hey, you know, let's talk about that. The Convict just getting that slight advantage, that power advantage via Erica's interference, both with the ref and with the Bronze Bull. That allowed him.
That's Madam Commissioner to you.
Madam Commissioner.
And she is one heck of an equalizer.
Well, I have to disagree with you there, Brad. No offense, but an equalizer is not what I call that. That's dirty play to me right there.
Well, I don't recall asking you, but thanks for your opinion anyways.
You're welcome.
You're this big duck of the clothesline. Wow.
Look at Randy Price taking that opportunity to bring this big man down twice. 2 times for Price, bringing Angel Camacho down to the mat.
But he can't capitalize on it. Look at him.
Well, that's absolutely true. You got to follow through anytime that you have an opportunity like that. Wow!
Now that's impressive right there. Like it was nothing to pick up Randy Price and slam him to the mat.
I guess it was nothing for him, you know. Randy Price, on the other hand,
he's not going to do this, is he, Mike?
I don't know. Angel Camacho, we saw him get up on the ropes last time, though, too, against Stryker. And, wow! Well, Stryker did the same thing. He rolled out and let all that weight come down right onto the canvas.
You see a big man like Angel Camacho coming down, it's got to look something like an eclipse. You either roll out of the way or you meet sudden death.
I would not survive that. You know, Randy Price is a lot more built than I am as he lands the same thing that Angel Camacho just attempted and takes the victory now. That can't be much of a thrill to you, Brad.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Randy Price!
Mike, I'm not that concerned about Randy's victory here tonight. I'm concerned about my victory in a court of law. Enjoy it while you can, Randy. Enjoy it while you can.
Well, you know, hey, that's I know Randy had to have been having and I was telling the crowd, you know, just shortly before you joined me that you know, Randy had to have been having such a hard time focusing with this new what's bound to be a very detrimental legal battle. Any insight on your legal team, Brad? Or
I don't think that's any of your concern. Let's just say it is a dream team, to say the least.
Dream team, better than Johnny Cochran and all the greats of law?
I'm an IZW Hall of Famer, baby. Nothing but the best.
Absolutely understandable. Well, Brad Michaels.
Don't even think about putting a hand on me, Randy.
Randy
Don't
Price,
you think about putting a hand on me.
Wow, we need to keep this out of my booth right here. We need to keep this out of my booth right here. Wow.
Well, if you didn't hear that, Randy Price just told me he read the paper. He read those papers I served him with. So he knows not to put a finger on me.
Wow. Wow. So, yeah, you know, I mean, he's obviously, that could provoke a man easily to physical violence, you know.
To say the least.
Yeah, but so okay, well, as far as your I just can't believe you're here, Brad.
Well, but you better believe. I'll sign autographs later. Get yourself under control. Let's talk about the show. This is the first week of More Recovery Month,
yes,
Mike.
It is.
It's an amazing effort by Impact Zone Wrestling and the American Red Cross.
An amazing effort. You know, it's an amazing effort, and it's also just something that, I mean, I don't think there's any organization other than IZW on the face of this planet that would give up 100% of their revenue for a month. A whole month, you know.
Let's just say it takes a lot to have the old school assassin, the CEO of the OSA, be in the building for free.
Absolutely.
It's for More Recovery Month, and that's it.
Absolutely. I mean, well, you know, I'm sure you're not going to be hurting financially, you know, pending the results of this legal battle coming up, but man, More Recovery Month is just such a special thing for all of us here, despite the bad blood that exists between so many of these wrestlers, Brad Michaels and Randy Price especially. Everybody coming out to do their jobs for free and to wrestle for free. I mean, that's amazing. That is just so amazing. Now, Brad, you're how long have you been in the business?
This is year number 15 for me, Mike.
Wow.
So I come with a lot of experience.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Plenty of adrenaline for you.
IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world.
I just don't see how we're gonna be able to pay any of these bills.
I guess we could sell my wedding ring.
Yes! Sell your gold to me so that I may melt it down into liquid profits.
It's a cash emergency. Super Pawn Woman to the rescue.
When you need fast cash, don't be pressured into selling your gold. Bring it to Maverick Pawn, where their fast-friendly staff will give you a loan on your precious valuables so you don't lose them forever.
Great deals! Fast cash! It's Maverick Pawn! 357-4911.
We at Impact Zone Wrestling would like to begin making a positive impact on the tragedy that struck Moore, Oklahoma. So we are declaring the entire month of June to be More Recovery Month, where every ticket, merchandise, and concession sale will be donated to the American Red Cross disaster relief effort in Moore, Oklahoma. So be at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton, Oklahoma, every Saturday night to help make an impact and make Moore, Oklahoma stronger than ever. Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, now's your chance to party with your favorite IZW superstar. See yourself on the big screen while you experience your own personalized entrance. Customized cake and bounce house available. Hop into the ring and go crazy. And then take the memories home on DVD and Blu-ray. Call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar.
You want to talk about reality, Striker? You want to talk about reality? This is reality. This is reality. Come on. This is reality, Striker. Tell me about reality. This is it.
Well, I'll tell you, that's crazy right there. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, welcome back to IZW Adrenaline. Our next scheduled matchup was Canadian Red Devil versus Striker, but I guess that
I don't think that's going to happen,
that's
brother.
absolutely not going to happen, Brad. Wow.
Canadian Red Devil talked about a dose of reality. Striker likes to call him himself the resurrector of reality.
Right.
I think
right.
CRD just gave him a serious case of reality.
Man, that's not going to happen. I guess the next thing coming up then is going to be the tag team of Jermaine Johnson and Jordan Jacobs versus the Birds of Prey. Now, Birds of Prey, Brad, tell me about them. How much do you know about these guys, actually?
That's the thing, is no one really knows a whole lot about these guys other than they seem
something
to
about
be
juice.
Superhuman.
Yeah.
They get this juice in their system. They get all worked up.
Right.
They're a force to be reckoned with.
They are.
Our tag team champions by no mistake.
Right. Well, here we have the Impact Elite music coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, joining me in the booth looks like the remainder of this evening is Brad Michaels, Bad Brad Michaels, IZW Hall of Famer, and here's the tag team of Jermaine Johnson and Jordan Jacobs.
Impact Elite making their way to the ring. Hoping to be the next tag team champions, Mike, by the way.
Yeah, hey, by the way, they're those two wrestlers, individually, they're both powerhouses in IZW. Now, we have not seen what they can do together yet.
I think that goes without saying. When you take two guys who are as incredible on their own, you've got this year's Impact Player of the Year.
Absolutely.
You've got a former IZW Heavyweight Champion. You put those two together, you get nothing but success.
That's
it's a no-brainer.
True. That's absolutely true. The Birds of Prey, that's not to take anything away from them because they have been just completely unstoppable.
How do you pick a winner in a match like this?
Yeah, this matchup right here, which of course, let's remind everybody that Jordan Jacobs had the opportunity to choose this because he is the 2013 Impact Player of the Year. Now we're hearing Jermaine Johnson hyping up Jordan Jacobs.
Here they come. Here are the Birds of Prey. I am so excited to see them live and in person tonight.
It's been last time we saw them was Coronation, and they just did outstanding. The whole mishap between what was big business, all that aside, Birds of Prey did an outstanding job with making sure that they kept that title.
Can you really call what happened with big business a mishap?
No, it was just a crappy situation.
Yeah, it sure was. There was some chicanery. There was some charmin. I don't really know what happened there.
I hope it was soft. That's one of my pet peeves right there too. Is when you go into a bathroom and you get that John Wayne paper, it's rough, tough, and it doesn't take crap off nobody.
Thank you for saying crap instead of the other word like Randy Price did. This is a family show after all, isn't it, Mike, by the way?
You know, we are very family oriented here at Impact Zone Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. And it is for the IZW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, your challengers. What wrestling should be, Jermaine Johnson, Jordan Jacobs, Impact Elite.
What wrestling should be, that's a mighty tall task.
It's a tall order, but you know, I mean, you gotta be thankful, if nothing else.
And their opponents, they are your reigning and defending IZW Tag Team Champions, Phoenix Falcon Birds of Prey.
An obvious crowd favorite there, Birds of Prey. I cannot wait to see this match.
No, neither can I. You know, I mean, and you know what I was saying before is that at least it's Jermaine Johnson who chose to call himself what wrestling should be. Because any less experienced or less accomplished wrestler taking that title, that would almost be a career ender right there.
Yeah, absolutely. But he can back it up.
Yeah,
Jermaine Johnson is nothing to sneeze at. And by the way, when I do sneeze, it's the pain it sends just convulsing through my body is beyond words. By the way,
I can certainly imagine, Brad. You know, I mean, you're a very high caliber man, a Hall of Famer. You are a stellar wrestler, and you know, hey, I'm not trying to sound like I'm you know making love to you or nothing, but you know, fact of the matter is that a man of your caliber and with your reputation definitely does not need to fiend pain. You know, it's something that it's got to be. Because there's so many people out there, you know, like that whole ordeal with the McDonald's Cup years and years ago. It didn't say hot, you know, but this is a completely different situation. I mean, this is about your livelihood.
Absolutely. You asked me earlier how long I've been in the business. 15 years. I'm no stranger to pain, but this pain I'm experiencing now is unlike any other.
That's well, you know, I certainly hope that your recovery goes well. I'd love to see you in action again. Never a disappointment when you step in the ring. You know, I was even wondering, you know, tonight if you were gonna, you know, do anything with Randy Price, you know, physically. But wow, look at Jermaine
I am in no shape, and right now Impact Elite is in no shape against the Birds of Prey.
Absolutely not. You know, they're both outside the ring right now, and the Birds of Prey are just looking as strong as ever. And
the birds are flying, baby.
They're flying, and they are. Wow, they had to have found some leftover juice somewhere, because those guys are on the ball so far in this matchup.
Do you think they licked the juice up off the floor?
They could have. You know, I wouldn't put it past them if, yeah, especially if they, you know, they really believe that, or if that's going to be crucial to their success. Oh wow! If that's going to be crucial to their success, I believe they'd go to any length to get that.
I don't know that Phoenix got all of that kick, but it definitely had an effect on Jermaine Johnson. He is rocking and reeling right now. Did you hear that?
And look at these chops. Well, there we go again. Yeah, the thing I love about the thing I love about the Impact Arena is well, aside from all the great action that goes on here, just the acoustics of it, and these chops, I'm sure they're vicious, but they just sound so incredible as they come in.
There is nothing, Mike, like being live in the Impact Arena and seeing this action. There is nothing like being here live and in person. And when you do come here live and in person, your entrance to the Impact Arena will have more Recovery Month than the American Red Cross. You've got to be here.
Yeah, you know, hey, if like I say, you know, I try and put it out at least once every week. You know, if you are within a decent driving distance, you're comfortable making your way up here. you know, make the extra effort and come on down. We'd love to see you out here. We'd love to fill this place up to standing room only. And I promise you, we always have something extra for the fans that are here, you know, despite the excellent show that goes on GFL, you know, all across the world. And wow, Jordan Jacobs is really, that's got to hurt right there too, Brad.
I don't even know how to call that. Painful. That's painful.
I have not seen that one, but you know, Jordan Jacobs, just at Coronation, he was when he fell off the top of that ladder in his matchup against Bobby Starr, where he ultimately won the Impact Player of the Year, but. You know, the way he fell off of that ladder and just hit his back so hard.
His body contorted around that ladder. Let's call it like it was.
It did. We were actually.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Jermaine Johnson taken down by the flying body of Jordan Jacobs.
He had to have had some juice left over. Did you see that feat of strength?
Oh, wow. Yeah,
he picked the man up, threw him backwards over his head and out of the ring.
Oh, wow, and that's why we say feel the impact here.
The birds are flying, baby!
Wow, those birds are flying indeed, Brad. Well, I'll tell you, it does not look like Impact Elite has any kind of upper hand in this match right now.
But maybe Jordan Jacobs should have kept that title shot for another night. Because things aren't looking to go his way right here.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it doesn't do any harm. You don't have to. What are we? 3 weeks after Coronation now?
Right. There's certainly no rush. He's got a full year to cash that in, but he chose to cash it in here tonight for a tag team title shot. I don't know if it's a good choice.
It's not looking like it was a good choice at all. You know, these birds. Wow, these birds are just.
He just turned Jordan Jacobs inside out on that chop.
He might have flipped his lungs around backwards with that one. That was brutal.
Would you call that a lungs out lounge?
A lungs out. That, you know what? That's
write that down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is 15 years of experience talking right there. Lungs out lounge. You know that is a very creative aspect. You know, brought by a man who's legend and reputation precedes him, despite his physical condition. Great to have Brad Michaels here in the booth with me tonight as we're watching the Birds of Prey handle Impact Elite.
Exactly. Falcon literally knocked Jermaine out of the ring, drug him back into the ring, and now he's letting Phoenix get a piece. They are having their way with Impact Elite.
Well, the thing I love about the Birds of Prey is that they always seem to have such a good game plan. And even a contingency, if you will, you know, when things start going wrong, when you know, in their tag matchups, they get to the ropes as fast as they can and get that fresh wrestler in there.
It's all about cutting that ring in half, Mike, keeping a fresh man in. It is tag team wrestling, and you see a tag right there on Impact Elite.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, Brad, you're not only experienced as a solo wrestler, you're also highly experienced in tag team matchups.
A three-time tag team champion, Mike.
Three-time tag team champion, and that is Hall of Fame material in and of itself. Now, what other crucial things do you see happening here as an expert and a champion of tag team?
Well, right now it's playing out right before our eyes. It's manipulation of that third person in there, that referee.
Right.
Getting that referee where she doesn't need to be.
Okay.
And doing what needs to be done behind her back to be successful.
Okay, so I mean, you know, so there is always a dirty behind the scenes sort of aspect to being part of a tag team, then, right?
A successful tag team, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. You know, the Birds of Prey, you know, they do show a very high moral caliber, and unfortunately for them, as we're seeing right now, they are against two of the most morally corrupt men in wrestling.
You know what? That to me sounds like slander, Mike. I might get with Impact Elite, let them speak with my attorney, pro bono, of course, and then you'll have something on your hands. Watch your mouth.
Yeah, all right, Brad. You know, I really apologize. You know, I don't mean to come off slanderous, but I do mean.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to Impact Elite.
Well, Impact Elite, if you're out there listening, I'm sure you are. You're never far away, and you know, I didn't mean to slander your problem solver here, or lights out Jordan Jacobs, but this matchup is. Let's remind everybody and let's remind ourselves that this is the Tag Team Championship.
Absolutely, they're playing for keeps out there right now. This isn't just another match, this is a match with championship implications.
That's absolutely right. So, okay, Brad, in your tag team matchups, and I'm talking the championships, what was going through your mind as you faced the numerous opponents?
Tag team wrestling is so much different than singles wrestling. You got to know where your partner is.
There's nobody there for Jermaine Johnson.
Absolutely nobody there, and that's the point I'm making. You got to know where your partner is. Oh my God! The same fate met by Jordan Jacobs.
That's gotta do numbers on a guy's spine.
Well, I don't think his lungs are the only thing blown out now.
Oh, I don't think so either by any means. Now we saw Jermaine Johnson. Oh, Jordan Jacobs is clotheslined by his own tag partner. Completely accidental, of course, but hey, you know, these things happen in tag wrestling. Am I wrong?
Well, it's happening right now, so for once, no, you're not wrong.
Well, thanks for the reassurance. Wow. Look
Tag team wrestling at its finest right before our very eyes, Mike.
This is an absolutely special night. Certainly a history-making night here in IZW. Now, of course, everything in IZW is history. I cannot emphasize that enough. But this night, as we found out just in the beginning of the show that this was going to happen, were you around somewhere around the area, right?
Oh, I've been here all day, Mike.
All right, Brad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I go through and I take my notes and try and talk to as many people as I can before the matchup. And
well, you didn't speak to me earlier because I didn't want you to speak to me.
Understand.
Now, unfortunately, I'm stuck out here sitting beside you for the rest of the show. Look at that!
Wow, look, see.
We talked about Madam Commissioner earlier and the equalizer that she can be out there.
Equalizer. Brad, like I say, Madam Commissioner, I'll give her the respect for her position.
And you had better.
Yeah.
We may be seeing new tag team champions right here.
We could. This could be.
There it is.
No way! Are you kidding me? Jermaine Johnson and Jordan Jacobs have pulled it off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and
your
taken.
winners and new IZW Tag Team Champions.
They have taken.
Jordan Jacobs, Jermaine Johnson, Impact Elite.
I was wrong, absolutely wrong, to question Jordan Jacobs' decision to cash in his title shot here tonight. Success for Impact Elite.
I'm sure he's not going to hold you liable for that at all, because as he accepts this belt, look at the emotion on his face. That's a very cold, calculating individual right there. If he's ever shown any kind of emotion, it is here and now.
Absolutely, he did not luck into this title shot. He earned it. He went through the tournament for Impact Player of the Year. He climbed that ladder. He grabbed that cup, and he fell to certain death below him.
Right.
And here he is tonight, your new IZW Tag Team Champion.
Wow,
I'm getting emotional just thinking about it.
Yeah. What a tremendous accomplishment for Jermaine Johnson and Jordan Jacobs. I mean, they just formed last week.
It just goes to show, like I said, when you take two singles men, the caliber of Lights Out Jordan Jacobs and Jermaine Johnson, and you put them together, you combine those skills, you combine those talents, and you got it right here. Tag team gold.
Absolutely. That's probably the best way we could put it. Now that is a force to be reckoned with. At the same time, it leaves so many questions. What's next for this tag team? These two powerful men that came together. it does not look like they are going to be overcome anytime soon. And now we've got to wait until Coronation next year for them to even face the chance of giving it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Brad Michaels and I are going to take a water break. Don't go anywhere. More adrenaline to come.
Every Saturday night, this is who we are.
You've done this before?
Oh, yeah.
Tattoos are forever, so don't trust your ink in the hands of an amateur. Come see the licensed professionals at Impact Ink. From minuscule to masterpiece, they'll leave you with a tattoo that you'll want to show off. They also have a wide selection of the finest body jewelry. But when you have to cover up your art, do it with your very own Impact Ink merchandise. Wear your art, love your ink. Impact Ink. Here at Impact Zone Wrestling, we feel it's time to stand together as a community to help more Oklahoma back to their feet after being struck by disaster. So we are making donation boxes available at all live events, Maverick Pawn Shop, and Impact Ink Tattoo Studio. Take part in More Recovery Month. And don't forget to be at the Impact Arena every Saturday night, where all tickets, merchandise, and concession sales will be donated to the American Red Cross disaster relief effort in Moore, Oklahoma. For more information on how you can help, email us at morerecoverymonth@izwrestling.com.
Could you be IZW's next superstar? Impact Academy training is open year-round. Learn from IZW's best. Who knows, you could be the IZW World Heavyweight Champion, like Jermaine Johnson. He trained at the Impact Academy. If you think you can handle it, call today.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, he is the Brass Bull, Bobby Starr.
Welcome back to IZW Adrenaline. I am IZW Hall of Famer, the CEO of the OSA, Bad Brad Michaels, alongside Mike, by the way. And we're looking at the Brass Bull, Bobby Starr, making his way to the ring right now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think he's got a full deck of cards.
He might not, but I'll tell you, he was looking pretty powerful as he came out last week to remind, you know, the worst in the world copycat exactly what he thought about him. You know, he's Bobby Starr is powerful, but man, he's what do we know about
gods he keeps talking to? That's what I want to know.
I know they're the same guys that the Bronze Bull is ever so faithfully serving, and hey, what can we say? Bobby Starr, a man who is praising the gods right now. And what do we know about this guy, this Drake Gallows? What? I mean, I talked to him a little bit earlier. You want to talk about a man of few words? I could barely get a word out of him.
And his opponent, making his IZW debut, Drake Gallows.
I gotta be honest with you, I don't know a whole lot about Drake Gallows, but I think we're gonna learn a few things here tonight.
I think
as he
so.
gets in there with the Brass Bull.
Absolutely, you know, I mean, that's a hell of an opponent to make your IZW debut against.
That just goes to show you, Mike, wrestlers from around the country flock to IZW to show what they can do. And we're going to see right now if Drake Gallows is able to back up what he claims he's going to do tonight here against Bobby Starr.
Now, this ought to be an exciting matchup. It's just like every IZW matchup. I mean, who am I kidding? You know, we do not have a dull moment in our program, and that's why, you know, that's why so many wrestlers want to be a part. I mean, look, you know, Angel Camacho, we saw him again in action earlier tonight. But we see, you know, Drake Gallows now making his debut as Angel Camacho did 2 weeks ago. Completely different opponent, but nevertheless a powerful one. It's sort of the same situation that Angel Camacho was in, and I'll tell you what, Bobby Starr, I guess he's got to be thinking, all right, I am not going to make it easy on this guy. Now, I got kind of an off-the-wall question for you here, Brad. I mean,
oh, geez, I'm sitting down. Go ahead.
As far as people that made their debut against you, can you recall, by chance, you know, how many people made their debut against you?
You know, I never take an opponent lightly. It doesn't matter to me whether it's their first match, whether it's their debut, or whether they've been doing it for 25 years. Right. You take everyone you step into that ring with seriously.
Absolutely. Well, you know, that's professional wrestling right there at its finest. You know, I mean, these guys are not messing around in the backyard. Wow! Drake Gallows coming.
Is showing he's here for business.
He is. He is. I'll tell you, he looks tremendous out there against one of IZW's finest. And
well, I said Bobby's got a few loose screws. He doesn't have to be taken lightly between those ropes.
Oh!
Drake Gallows is having quite a showing so far against the Brass Bull.
That's right, you know, and Bobby Starr, yeah, he seemed earlier, as we saw, you know, I don't know who he was talking to or whatever, but he's talking about he has no idea who his opponent is tonight, and he's saying he'd rather be, you know, high up on Mount Olympus, you know, on his cloud, you know.
I think to a guy like Bobby Starr, it doesn't matter who his opponent is.
Right.
He talks to these gods. He believes the guidance that these gods are giving him, and they have spoken apparently. And Bobby's in the ring.
Yeah.
With this odd duck, this Drake Gallows that Bobby doesn't know anything about.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't think it matters to Bobby.
That's yeah. Now, how critical is you know, knowledge ahead of time when it's provided in this business? How critical is that?
Oh, it is key, Mike. Doing your research, watching video, studying up on whoever you're going to be stepping across the ring from is key to success. Bobby didn't have the chance to do that, whereas Drake Gallows has been able to sit back and watch IZW Adrenaline every week, and he knows what the Brass Bull's all about. We're seeing it right there.
Absolutely. You know, and it's another thing too about Drake Gallows. You know, he's obviously watched. I don't even know how much footage. He might have even been tuning in on GFL.TV. You know,
if he's a smart competitor, he's been tuning in. He's been doing his research, and he knows what Bobby Starr brings to the table.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't just walk into IZW and say, "Hey guys, I'm your next superstar." It does not work like that. You make your debut here. You get a record behind you. You get a reputation, and ultimately your fate. It might be in your hands, but man, I'll tell you, that is just such a hard thing to accomplish here, you know, and certainly not a company that's easy to make a debut in.
Well, Mike, by the way, it wasn't that long ago that Bobby Starr was making his debut in IZW, and he has grown leaps and bounds as an IZW superstar. And he's a real contender in that ring.
Well, that's true, you know, and for the truly talented, that opportunity is here, you know, and you know, you've all seen the commercial about the opportunity to train at the Impact Academy. If you think you got what it takes, come on down. You know, there's people who will walk through this door, but you know, like I believe it's three people that have graduated from the Impact Academy.
And it is an elite crew that consists of former IZW heavyweight champion Jermaine Johnson.
Yes, that's absolutely true, and you know that speaks volumes for itself right there. That this there's just no joke. If you want to be the best, or if you want to be considered among the best, you got to work for it. You got to work for it, because nothing is going to get handed to you here.
Well, and not only that, but if you want to be the best, you've got to surround yourself by the best. And that's what Drake Gallows has done by showing up to IZW and getting in that ring and being around the best.
That's right. That's right. We're watching him go back and forth with Bobby Starr as far as the control of this matchup.
He ripped Bobby's hair out by the roots. Did you see that, Mike? Let's not ignore that.
Man, you know that's gotta really. It's like a scalping, I guess. You know that can't be comfortable at all.
I don't imagine it's very comfortable. He may need to get a lawyer too. I advise legal counsel for all competitors in IZW.
Oh, well, that's critical. You know, I mean, not only your advice is much appreciated, but having your legal affairs in order and being able to handle issues as they come up is crucial. To your success in life, if you want to go anywhere, really.
Absolutely, and especially in the world of professional wrestling, as unpredictable as things can be here at IZW.
That's right. We are seeing.
Big clothesline by Drake.
I have no idea what this matchup has in store. What are the characteristics that you're noticing with about Drake Gallows here as he makes this debut? I mean, what strengths is he showing?
I see fight. Bobby is giving him everything he's got. Oh my God! Wow. Well, I may be seeing the end.
No.
Somehow he's still in the fight. What I'm seeing is perseverance out of Drake Gallows right now. He's down, but he's not out.
Right, that's absolutely true. He's definitely competing. Providing a lot of competition rather for Bobby Starr, the Brass Bull, which is man, that's just such an accomplishment. Even for making your debut, you're coming out with a guy like that. And you're giving him the business basically, and you're working him over just as much as he is you. I mean, that speaks volumes about a wrestler's personality right there.
Absolutely. Like I keep saying, I don't know a whole lot about his credentials going into this match, but he is creating memories right now and a resume.
On this historic night here in IZW, we just saw the Birds of Prey lose the Tag Team Championship to Jermaine Johnson and Jordan Jacobs. And now we've got yet another wrestler making his debut here. I mean, this is one for the books. This is one where the details go in the books, not just the titles. This is and by the way, we get excellent reviews and very detailed reviews written by Drew Archer after everything that happens here in IZW. Every show, every Adrenaline, every pay-per-view. Those are always available on Facebook, on IZW's website. Those are just so detailed. I mean, I love going back to those.
Absolutely. If for some reason, and I don't know why, but if for some reason you were ever to miss a week of IZW Adrenaline, you can always catch up on demand on GFL.TV and read those reviews from Drew Archer, like you said.
Absolutely. He's a tremendous sports writer and reviewer right there. A very noteworthy part of the team here at IZW. And from what I understand, for a few other organizations, I'm not sure who, but man, he does tremendous reviews. And right now, we are seeing Bobby Starr. It looks like he's got
It's good night, Irene. For Drake Gallows. Good night. Thanks for coming.
Your winner, the Brass Bull, Bobby Starr.
Well, he put him to sleep, Brad.
Absolutely. I gotta say that was an impressive debut by Drake Gallows, but he came up short.
Well, unfortunately, it's not going to be any kind of nap time allowed here for Drake Gallows. I mean, he needs to get up and get over this with a quickness.
Absolutely. That's what it's about. Will he be back? Will he try again? You can't let a defeat stop you.
That's absolutely right. And that's the whole aura, if you will, of professional wrestling. It's not about how many times you're down. It's about getting back up every time,
Absolutely. I mean, me personally, in 15 years, I haven't lost very many matches. But for a guy like Drake Gallows, there's no shame in losing to a competitor the caliber of the Brass Bull Bobby Starr.
Absolutely not.
He can go home and sleep soundly tonight knowing that he gave it his all.
Yeah, hey, as long as he doesn't sleep on that canvas, I guess it doesn't, you know, he can go home and come back to fight another day. Definitely glad to have Drake Gallows come here and make his debut. He looks like very strong, stiff competition for anybody. You know, well, I don't know about anybody. I have yet to see, and we're all looking forward to seeing him in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, week 1 of More Recovery Month. We are not taking any single cent that comes into this place. It is all going out to the Red Cross, the American Red Cross disaster relief effort in Moore, Oklahoma.
Mike, the devastation in that city is unspeakable. I can't put it into words. The pictures we've seen on the news.
Right.
And it's amazing that an organization like IZW is stepping up to the plate and putting their money literally where their mouth is. They're helping people.
They are, you know, and that's really, you know, I was going to say something like, you know, the softer side of wrestling, because you best believe that these all these wrestlers, yourself included, Brad, you know, are very cold, and they all have the mental and physical toughness that it takes to make it here in the IZW. But when it comes time to helping our neighbors, we know no bounds. You know, we'll do whatever it takes to make sure that we get our part in there. And since, you know, I mean, we all can't physically go up there and help. You know, there's just, you know, everybody's got so many things going on. But one thing we can do is make a monetary contribution. Now, 10 grand is the goal. 10 grand.
I want to see us top that.
Oh, I would love to see that.
If you're in the Impact Arena, if you're not here tonight, you're watching us on GFL.TV, be here next week. Be here the next 4 weeks.
Absolutely.
And help out the cause.
Yeah, you know, there's 5 weeks in June, you know, and do you hear that?
We're getting word there is an angry Angel Camacho in the back. Can we get a camera back there?
No, are we going into the, can we get a camera?
Let's look.
You think I'm a joke? They think they can just throw me around the way they want? Ah! No, that's not gonna happen. From now on, anyone that gets in my way gets ran over. Ah!
So, I mean, this new IZW championship, you're gonna help me design it, right?
Of course.
I mean, it's gotta have a Johnny Z, Madam Commissioner flair, you know?
Most definitely.
Hey, man, I know that you are ready to annihilate Double D. I mean, it's not like I couldn't just go out and do it myself, because that's what I want to do. But, you know, knowing that it's going to be 2-on-1 tonight, we're just going to make short work of him and destroy him.
John, it's not going to be 2-on-1 tonight.
And
Wait, what?
so, wait a minute, I know, I got it. You want a rematch from last week where D ran off when you were about to give him the detonator, and so you're giving me the night off, and it's just gonna be the image of war. Kevin Morgan destroys Double D. Yeah, man.
As much as I would like to say yes, that's the plan, Double D has went and got himself a moron.
A moron?
A moron. Somebody to walk out to the ring with him.
Okay.
You know, this idiot, you know, some guy that I carried on my back for about a year.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Windsor?
Yeah.
He's gonna let Damon Windsor is gonna be his partner. Oh man, what are you?
It's gonna be so easy.
What are you worried about? I mean, he was the loser you got rid of. The pound of flesh that you cut from your side. He's a goon, a moron. All he did was hold you down.
I'm not worried.
Oh, you shouldn't be. We're gonna go out here. You're gonna make him a casualty, Kevin. You're gonna go out here and you're gonna do what you do. You are gonna lay bombs on Damon Windsor. You're going to fire off like a missile on Damon Windsor. You are going to make Damon Windsor a casualty of war. Get it in there.
Really? We're doing this?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
What are we going to say? Ah, man, let's just go. I don't have anything. Come on.
All right.
Image of war.
Hurry up. Let's go.
Price, you're fired!
It's a cash emergency. Super Pawn Woman to the rescue.
When you need fast cash or great deals, come experience the fast family-friendly service at Maverick Pawn, where they'll get you the cash you need to get back on your feet and make you a deal on the things you just can't live without. They've got a huge variety of jewelry, tools, game systems, and electronics. They'll even cash your tax refund check right on the spot. And don't forget, they buy gold.
Great deals! Fast cash! It's Maverick Pawn! 357-4911.
IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world.
Impact Zone Wrestling every Saturday night in Lawton, Oklahoma. Be a part of the live broadcasts and TV tapings at the Impact Arena. Visit izwrestling.com or go to gfl.tv any day of the week to catch us on demand and relive the Impact. Did we mention Impact? With all this exhilarating live action entertainment, your Saturday should never go to waste again. Spend it with IZW and feel the impact.
Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, now's your chance to party with your favorite IZW superstar. See yourself on the big screen while you experience your own personalized entrance. Customized cake and bounce house available. Hop into the ring and go crazy. And then take the memories home on DVD and Blu-ray. Call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm Mike. By the way, you know who this is. This is Brad Michaels joining me for our main event of the evening. Actually, he's been here through half of the show. But hey, always welcome in this booth, and what a tremendous presence to have. Now let's talk about this main event that we've got going on. A tag matchup between Johnny Z, Kevin Morgan, Damon Windsor, and Double D.
We heard that right, didn't we?
We did.
Damon Windsor, the weak link in big business,
right,
has stepped up to the plate to be Double D's tag team partner.
You know, he volunteered himself for it. That's the crazy thing about it. You know, he walked straight up to Double. You know, because those guys have never seen eye to eye, like he said. You know, and they've never ever worked together in any capacity. So I mean, this is going to be downright crazy. You know, for you know, because Kevin Morgan and Johnny Z, they know each other so well. I think all they got to do is look at, you know, make eye contact. And you feeling okay?
It's rough. It's been a long night. It's been an amazing night.
Absolutely.
I don't know what Damon Windsor is thinking.
Oh, neither do I.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event, and it is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, representing Impact Elite, they're the team of the Image of War, Kevin Morgan, and your IZW champion, the natural born leader, Johnny Z.
Well, there you heard it. The IZW champion is Johnny Z. You know, Kevin Morgan. Now, we know though that Double D wants revenge on Johnny, and we know that Damon Windsor wants revenge on Kevin Morgan.
We'll see if that happens tonight. But I'm more interested in the dichotomy of this wrestling match itself, Mike.
Right.
You talk about guys who aren't a tag team. You talk about, we've got two guys here that aren't a regular tag team, but they are brothers in Impact Elite. Double D and Damon Windsor, what do they even have in common? What kind of tag team are they gonna be?
If anything, Brad, it's got to be vengeance. You know that. I mean, that's got to be their sole cause for coming together. And we saw the look of frustration almost on Double D's face as Damon Windsor walked away from him. You know, he was like, man, I can't believe I'm doing this. You know.
I think you hit the nail on the head right there. They have a mutual motivation of anger, of betrayal.
Yeah, and I mean, just overall hatred for these Impact Elite members that are standing in the ring right now.
Well, it's been a great, successful night for Impact Elite thus far. New tag team champions in Jermaine Johnson and Jordan Jacobs. Now we've got the IZW Heavyweight Champion Johnny Z in the ring alongside Kevin Morgan.
Yeah, absolutely. So now you realize, you know, and we all realize that Impact Elite holds 2 out of the 3 titles that we have here at IZW, and that's the Tag Team Championships and the IZW
and their opponents, Big Business, Damon Windsor.
Is he really calling himself Big Business? Big Business was the tag team of Damon Windsor and Kevin Morgan. That's like a slap in the face to Kevin Morgan, the former partner of Damon Windsor.
Well, you know, I'm sure if Damon has any say in it whatsoever, it's going to be more than slaps in the face for Kevin Morgan tonight. I'm pretty sure he wants to tear his face right off of his head.
We may very well see that, Mike.
Yeah, it's, I mean, there's a lot of anger and aggression, you know, and when I interviewed him for after the Impact, he was just so intent on getting a shot at Kevin Morgan, and lo and behold, he has it. Right here tonight in front of us on GFL.TV and here in the Impact Arena, we are going to see what Damon Windsor is planning, or at least trying to do.
And his partner, the captain of the Force, Double D!
Now Double D, the captain of the Force, making his way, and he's got equal hate for Johnny Z. So, I mean, this matchup, we really didn't see blood tonight, but I think we might see some blood.
Very, very possible in this matchup. It goes so deep. The captain of the Force, Double D, he feels he was betrayed by his former best friend, Johnny Z.
Right.
And Damon Windsor has got to feel the same way right now.
Oh, absolutely.
That very well may bond them together tonight.
Well, you know, the thing about the first Damon Windsor beating that happened at the hands of the Impact Elite, Kevin Morgan actually delivered the first blow in that, which was just, I mean, and it was straight to the back of the head. Straight to the back.
Absolutely, but right now tonight, there's nothing from behind. They're looking across the ring at each other,
absolutely,
eye to eye.
You know, we've got both these spur of the moment tag teams out here.
Look at this, Mike. Damon Windsor looks like he wants to start the match.
Oh yeah, he's pacing, and he can't stop, you know, shifting around and moving. I'm not sure how much of that is, you know, nervous, but you know, he is a very experienced wrestler nonetheless, and he's got a very good reason to be out here tonight.
Look at the intensity. You could cut it literally with a knife right here in the Impact Arena.
Oh yeah, I mean almost with a piece of paper, Brad. That is how tense things are, and it looks like we are going to have.
Where's the natural born leader going?
I don't know. I do not know. Oh, there he is. There he is. It looks like Kevin Morgan is going to be starting this matchup, and I'm sure Damon Windsor would love to be the one who starts it with them, but Double D hopefully has a better game plan for that, you know, and maybe wants to wear Morgan down a little bit himself and then let Damon have his chance at him, because either way,
it's by the way.
That is absolutely true. That's by the way.
Is Johnny Z doing jumping jacks? Look at that there. Not even concerned about Double D and Damon Windsor.
No, he never really seems too concerned about much of anything. You know,
I've seen many a competitor over the years get overconfident, not take their opponent seriously, and it's been their eventual downfall. I'm not saying that's going to happen with Johnny Z tonight, but he may want to save the jumping jacks for another night.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I mean, he should already be warmed up when he comes out here anyway. I mean, that's professional wrestling for you.
Hold on a second, Mike. Are you sitting here telling me, a 15-year veteran of the business, an IZW Hall of Famer, how things are supposed to be in that ring? I thought we were further along than that tonight.
Well, you know, like I said,
I thought you were here to learn from me, and now you're trying to tell me how it is.
No, Brad, I'm just making a statement and hoping to get your approval on it. Actually,
well, you're on thin ice. Let me just say that you don't become the IZW Heavyweight Champion by not knowing how to warm up before you come to the ring.
Well,
don't worry about that aspect of Johnny Z.
All right, I hear you. I hear you. Now look at the way Kevin Morgan just
he turned his back on the wrong man is what he did.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and hey, just what we were talking about just a minute ago is Double D is going to go ahead and get a jump start on Kevin Morgan, and I'm sure Damon Windsor.
Well, he put a quick stop to that right there.
He did.
We're seeing an amazing display of speed and agility by Double D, but it came to a screeching halt with the power of the Image of War.
That's absolutely right. You know, Damon Windsor now looks, you know, I mean, look at him. He just looks like he cannot wait to get in there. And now Johnny Z having his shot at Double D. The thing I notice about, you know, Impact Elite, especially when they're in tag matchups, is they do everything they can to keep their to keep the opponent in the other corner.
There you see it. That's smart tag team wrestling, Mike. We talked about it earlier in the tag team championship match. It's all about cutting that ring in half, keeping your opponent on your side of the ring, making frequent tags, and Impact Elite are doing that right now.
They are, you know, and they're looking good in this matchup. Like you know, and like we both know, like every one of the fans who's been with us more than a day knows that Double D and Damon Windsor prior to tonight had absolutely nothing in common. That is, and on the other hand, you have Johnny Z and Kevin Morgan who have been together for quite a while. You know, and they know each other so well. That is a very bad power disadvantage for Double D and Damon Windsor. And look at this brutality that Johnny Z is using to stomp on the chest of Double D.
Like you said, Johnny Z and Kevin Morgan have been comrades for a long time in Impact Elite, and they are working like a well-oiled machine.
They are, you know, I honestly believe, you know, that and tonight is just such a testament to the fact that any two members of Impact Elite or more, you know, depending on the tag matchup, what have you, but any two members of Impact Elite could come together in a split second and form a very formidable, if not championship caliber tag team.
Absolutely, we're seeing that for the second time tonight.
Yep.
Impact Elite, they may very well be the most formidable faction in professional wrestling today.
I thoroughly believe that, you know, and that's something that we are seeing tonight, and that we've been seeing the past, you know, and Jermaine Johnson, okay, Jordan Jacobs coming out last week to announce their partnership. Well, you best believe that those two had to have gotten a few practices in somewhere along the line.
Did you ever think this was something we were going to see? Damon Windsor being cheered by the fans in the Impact Arena.
You know, he was such an antagonist, if you will. You know, before his split with Impact Elite and his I'm not even going to call it a split. It was like a gang-style beat-out right there.
Absolutely.
You know?
Well, I know a few things about Damon Windsor. He's been by my side as a member of the future Hall of Famers in the past here in IZW, and he's here for business, and he is big business apparently.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, you know, you want to talk about a man who's going to do everything in his power to make sure that Kevin Morgan knows it doesn't matter what the outcome of this matchup is so much as Damon Windsor is going to carry on this legacy and this name and become, you know, somebody that identifies himself with the IZW fans in general, you know, and gets them on his side now, because that is what he's got to have going for him.
Well, knowing Damon Windsor as I do, like I said, I don't know that the IZW fan base is something that's important to him right now. What's important to him right now is tearing Kevin Morgan from limb to limb.
Exactly.
And in the course of that, somehow the IZW world gets behind him, and that can only play in his favor.
Yep, that's absolutely right, Brad. You hit the nail right on the head right there. Wow.
Look at all that weight.
Kevin Morgan is such a big guy. There's just no other way to say it. He's a huge man, you know?
Exactly. Let's call a spade a spade. That man is a monster, and he is showing why he's in Impact Elite right now.
And not only why he's in Impact Elite, you know, why he deserves the title, the Image of War. That he is just waging all-out war on his former partner, who has now adopted the name of their former team. That's
again, that's just salt in the wounds.
It is.
It's disrespect. It's getting where you come from, and that's why I don't have a whole lot of respect for Damon Windsor right now.
Well, that's fair enough, Brad. You know, that's your take on it, and I'm here to learn from you. And you know, we all
start taking notes. I don't see that pin moving, Mike. Start taking notes.
Hey, sorry about that, Brad. I'm a lefty. But anyway, my right hand is irrelevant to the fact that we have a brutal match going on right now. And what is our main event of the evening. Wow.
Every match we've seen tonight has been like a main event.
It has, you know. I mean, I really don't believe that IZW wrestlers are capable of doing anything but headline material.
We saw Convict and the Bronze Bull tear each other limb tonight. That was a brutal matchup.
That was a hell of a matchup.
It's only the beginning with those two.
Yeah, you know, those guys, I don't picture. I don't ever see any kind of resolution to the conflict that exists between those two right now.
Until one of those two men ceases to exist, this conflict will continue.
Pretty much. You know, we also heard a big announcement from you tonight.
There it is. Excuse me, Mike. The big float over DDT right on the top of his head.
Wow.
Now, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying, you know, we heard some big news from you about a lawsuit that you're bringing with a stellar legal team against Randy Price for your current physical condition and loss of wages and all sorts of things.
Absolutely, Mike. It's killing me sitting here in the broadcast booth calling this amazing action. I want to be up in the thick of it. I want to be out there dishing out the punishment. But instead, I'm in this stupid neck brace because of Randy Price.
Yeah, you know, again, I'll go ahead and wish you a speedy recovery. But, you know, I think you're doing a very wise thing, Brad, you know, by actually waiting till you are medically cleared, you know.
That's a smart thing to do.
It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. And you know, I understand that, you know, a lot of people have, you know, especially a lot of wrestlers have that hardcore mentality, like, hey, I feel good enough to get back in the business. Let me back in the ring. Let me find the first.
It leads to further damage, Mike.
It does, you know. So that's a very wise move, and that's exactly what 15 years of experience does for you, I'm sure.
I'm not usually one to ask for this type of thing, but can we get something trending on Twitter right now?
I would
love. For my Twitter followers, can we get a hashtag #GetWellBrad?
Get well, there you go. Hashtag #GetWellBrad. Hey, also for those of you on Twitter who love to tweet things about this, about IZW and Adrenaline and everything that happens here, you can also follow me at Mike, by the way, IZW. Just type it in there, you know, or go to IZW. I've got a few followers within the company myself. Would love to get as many fans as possible, you know, because someday and probably next week I'll start tweeting right here out of the booth, you know, and pulling up that mobile phone and just getting on it, you know, things that I'm not putting out on a broadcast platform, at least initially. I'm sure that would be a good treat for all of you dedicated fans out there, and we definitely thank you for your participation and efforts as we
right on the point of the chin.
Yeah, you know,
he's checking for blood. You said there might be blood. We may have it right here.
I don't see it right. I think I do see a little bit. And I can't tell who it's coming from. Look at Damon Windsor. Look at Damon Windsor. He's like, tag me, tag me, tag. There he goes. He got what he wanted. Wow, Damon.
He is in there with the purpose. Just knocked a block right off of the natural born leader.
Wow. Whoa! He now takes his nemesis straight to the outside of the ring and takes Johnny Z down to the mat with authority.
He's calling for the Force.
Well, you know, the Force is strong with Double D, as it always is. And he, I mean, he crotches himself.
Wait a minute. Damon Windsor hit that rope trying to get his hands on the Image of War. Was that an accident?
You know, that's questionable.
Big boot.
That's questionable. I mean, Double D also has a history of being betrayed by whoever he's with. You know, I mean, that was a big boot in that corner too. You know, wow.
Ladies and
Double D out of nowhere.
your winners.
And
he never saw it coming. How could he?
The Image of War, Kevin Morgan and Johnny Z.
Wow, you know who saw? Well, actually, we sort of saw this come in, Brad. You know, because like I said, these the victors here, Johnny Z and Kevin Morgan, are just
more importantly, Mike, Impact Elite, the cohesive team unit. Once again, second time tonight. It doesn't matter who it is. It appears in Impact Elite. You get one, you get them all.
Oh wow. Well, you know, this is what Impact Elite wanted to do last week to Double D, and he was quick enough to get away from it, but there's just no
strength in numbers, and now they're dragging Damon Windsor back into the ring.
Wow.
Apparently he hasn't taken enough of a beating for the liking of the Image of War.
This is terrible. This is absolutely. Now look at this. They will not stop. Impact Elite will not. Come on.
Look at that. Like I said, you get one, you get them all, and here the rest of them come.
Yeah.
New IZW Tag Team
Impact
Champions.
Elite is such a package deal right now, and we're seeing Damon Windsor getting beat down for the third time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time for the broadcast. This is a terrible thing, but we're not gonna keep it on your screens. Enjoy your night. Thank you for taking part in More Recovery Month. Brad Michaels, thank you for joining me here in the booth. And we will see you next week for IZW Adrenaline Week 2 of More Recovery Month. Tune in and join us.